smartlocal.com.
Sony Xperia challenged the smart local to travel from Singapore to London by land
and to shoot the entire series purely on the Sony Xperia XZ premium phone.
We started our journey from Woodlands train checkpoint and crossed our first border at Johor Bahru Central.
From there, we took several KTM trains to Kuala Lumpur.
Crossing the Thailand border, we landed in Bangkok and crossed over to Cambodia and Hanoi, Vietnam, where we hopped on board a train that brought us to Beijing.
And that is where we caught the train of our dreams, the Trans-Siberian train passing through Manchuria.
So we're going to the right one now. Get our together and move on. So we are now stocking up for our Trans-Siberian train. We are just finding stuff that will make ourselves feel clean and refreshed. And we are gonna get some wet tissues. What else? What else do we need?
So anyway, Zai is on a challenge. He's not gonna shave all the way until we reach London, right? Until Moscow.
Yeah.
So this is his current condition.
It's for Julian, man.
And we're about to board a 7-day, 6-night train.
Yeah, so it's called the Trans-Siberian Railway, taking us from Beijing all the way to Moscow. Our route is the Trans-Manchurian route, which goes up China into the Russian border.
And we really don't know what to expect, but we prepared for the worst, so we'll catch you later. Bye! And we checked in! So before that, we were really nervous because we don't know what to expect. Like who is gonna be with us or anything, and we just found out that our neighbor is a very, very kind Russian lady, and we have a dog as our neighbor. Hi, go find Zero.
Back, go back.
Come. Alright. And so we are all having a lot of fun, and guess what Tirong is doing? Welcome to cabin number 4. This is my favorite part of the cabin because they have a reading light. And what's really cool about this bed is at night use it as a bed, but in the day
it turns into a sofa. You see all these spaces here? They are storage spaces.
And now it's time to check out the upper berth.
Ta-da! So this is the upper berth. You get compartment space here.
You can also store their luggage here. It's time to show you our toilet. So this is the communal toilet. What's really cool is this basin. You gotta push this nozzle up. But once you get used to it, you'll realize it saves a lot of water. Here comes the toilet bowl, and in order to flush it, you're just gonna push this pedal down. Your pee and your shit goes down to the train tracks.
Okay, so this is our favorite carriage on the train. You can order food.
So we are about to order some of our favorite Russian dishes. So I have the beef medallion
And I have the pork schnitzel.
Oh, hot.
Oh my god, it's cold.
I want to try.
With your feet.
Oh.
So it's day 3, 4:45 AM. We just reached the Manchurian border and the security authorities just collected our passports. What if they run away with our passports? Then don't need to go back Singapore.
side of the train because we can move freely. There's almost always a mini mart and we get super excited to buy food. Who likes shadows? So when Tiong does this, see the shadow?
Oh.
No, he hasn't made the connection yet. Do it again.
A few moments later.
Oh no. Oh my god, the light, please don't come.
Oh, no.
Help, the light is so near me. Okay, I just stop moving.
Later.
I can see you. And that will be 100 rubles. Ooh, you put your mouth in. Wow, you're making yourself at home, boy. No.
No!
Ah, don't use your mouth to hold it.
I'll open for you. No!
Hide and seek.
Not with my mitts.
It's the last day, which means the last day of my moustache. So, Xenia,
Yes.
what do you think of my moustache?
I think I've grown used to it. Like, for the past few days. You just look like
Wiser.
a hobo. That's all.
What do you think of this lovely stash?
It has to go.
Keep it.
Huh?
Let's see how it like.
But I don't want, it has to go.
You got to go.
For the past 7 days, I've been chilling. Like today, I didn't know what to do. It's like I read 2 books already. Then I just spent 3 hours just looking out of the window and listening to music. I think that's the beauty of being on board Trans-Siberian train, because you just see the world pass by you and all these views, right? Once you miss it, it's a view that you'll never see in your lifetime ever again.
Moscow isn't just the capital of Russia, it's also the city that lives and breathes the country's astounding history. Being the untrodden land to all of us, we were super excited to see what it has to offer.
What did you just get?
Metro card. This is a single pass ticket and you can take it to any station. It's 55 rubles. That's around a little less than $1.50. So that's pretty affordable.
So Jean brought us to the Central Children's Store in Moscow.
Found this great chain of restaurants called Grably, and it's a local favorite for very affordable meals and also their whimsical interior.
So let's go! So here's us with our food. This place is damn cool because it functions like IKEA. Basically, you just go to the counter, choose the food you want, then you pay and ta-da!
Moscow since the 15th century. All the buildings are warmly lit up and you just want to just sit like everyone else and bask in the beauty.
We are going to the less well-known Kremlin. Yes. Am I correct?
Yes. It's called the Izmailovo Kremlin and it's right in front of us. I don't know. Looking to avoid the crowds of the Red Square, this is your alternative.
My eyes, I don't deserve this.
What visitors should definitely look out for in the Izmailovo Kremlin is the Vernissage flea market. From cameras to watches to postcards and paintings, there's almost nothing you can't find in the market.
We are at the Museum of Soviet Arcade Machines.
Where 60 different retro machines from the Soviet era are preserved for us to play.
We are gonna battle it out.
And the loser has to dance in public.
And that'll be you.
No, it's gonna be you.
It shows. So we got our tickets
And our coins,
The coins are super cool.
because they are actual Soviet era coin coins.
Should we start with that first?
Okay,
Let's go.
let's go.
first challenge, basketball. This is different from the ones in Singapore.
This game is purely mechanical, and you have to press these buttons over here to spring the ball up and get it into the opponent's hoops. Whoa. No. Oh my god! Oh, it ended. Oh, easy! This is the winning combination of air hockey and football. Okay.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
Oh, I missed it. Next up, a simple car racing game.
You got license?
Come in? No. It's so hard. I give up.
I won!
Okay, let's go next one.
Siberia winter hunting. Targets will light up on that screen. You just have to shoot as many as possible.
Yes. What are you doing, Zinja? No, you.
Last deciding match, and we're playing ping pong.
Bring it on. Can you see my line? I can see it. Because I can't see my line. I can't see anything.
I won fair and square.
Can I do that?
As you saw, Xenia obviously lost the arcade talent.
If you run out of coins, there are actually 3 games on the second level to play.
And there's also a vintage photo booth. You can take photos.
It's like real film. Yeah. So like super cool. Developed in the photo booth.
Definitely check this place out if you're in Moscow.
Dinner was at a really cool cafe called Didu, where you can sit down for a meal whilst playing with plasticine. It's a very dimly lit place, but it has a super warm atmosphere. Once you mold an artwork out of the plasticine, you can just smack it onto one of its walls.
Moscow brought out the children in us, and we were like kids running about, enjoying every nook and cranny of the beautiful city. We were stoked to keep the ball rolling onto the rest of Europe.
Sonny.
Cobblestones to rocky hills, eating wild berries to hunting for truffles in the city. Join us on our next adventure as we tackle Prague Street by food. Stay tuned for more.